Well, good evening and welcome to Montclair Property Owners Association Meet the Candidates Budget and Issues Night. My name is Courtney Larson. I'm the Communications Director for Montclair and I will be the moderator for this evening. The annual meeting will be held March 15th, Saturday, at the Montclair Country Club, which is located at 16,500 Edgewood Drive. Day of meeting registration will begin at 9 a.m. and referendum ballot voting will take place between 9 a.m. until approximately 11:30 a.m. Annual meeting packets were mailed to all owners of record on February 12th, and they look just like this. Inside your annual meeting packet includes the referendum ballot, which includes specific instructions for voting, internet, paper, fax, and also it will include the official notice of meeting, the agenda, candidate profiles, and a budget summary. If you do not receive a packet, please contact the MPOA immediately. In addition to the 4 at-large directors, there will also be a vote on whether to accept the proposed fiscal year 2009 budget, as well as an advisory survey on community priorities. Tonight, a brief statement will be made by Dave Marr regarding the budget. Also, Jim Check will then address the advisory survey on community priorities. Following these presentations, we will get started on the candidates. They will make opening remarks, and then we will have a question and answer segment. During that, I will ask the same question to each of the 4 candidates. They'll have 2 minutes to respond. If any of the audience members would like to ask a question, we have index cards located on the table right outside the door. You can write it down there. Finally, there will be time following the end of the evening that you can speak with any of them one-on-one and ask any remaining questions. This year, there are 4 candidates who have indicated their interest. They are Chris Casey, Brad Hancock, Tracy Hansen, and Doug Taggart. Each candidate has been given the opportunity to make a 2-minute opening statement, but first we will begin with Dave Marr. He will make a presentation on the proposed budget, so I'd like to invite him up now.
Good evening, everyone. Let me first say that Terry Talent is the Budget Committee Chair. His mother-in-law passed away, and he's off at her funeral. Otherwise, he would be here tonight. I'm going to last-minute fill in, and I'll try to do my best to present the budget. Our prayers are with Terry and his family tonight. The budget process starts as early as August of each year, where the Budget Committee is named and appointed, and an assessment of the ongoing, the current year budget is made, and the committee gets into looking at preparing a draft budget for next year. We start with current actuals, performance under the current year budget, and then proceed to draft some cost of living increases, if we can apply that to existing actuals. We see how the last year's budget performed, and we include expectations in the future that we are aware of. Throughout August and September, the budget is refined as we get committees, the Elections Committee, for example, the Landscape Committee, the Lake Committee. All the committees come in with their particular budgets and their particular programs that they would like to implement, that they present before the board, and their budgets are incorporated into the draft budget. Throughout October and November, the budget is more refined. In fact, we have about 4 community hearings where community input is solicited. And around about the mid-December time frame, the final budget, after being polished by the Budget Committee and with input from the other committees as to their particular budgets, with help from Armstrong Management, is presented to the board, and the board reviews it, makes changes. But usually before Christmas, the board meeting before Christmas is which time the board accepts the budget to present to the membership. And that's what we have here today. The budget in its bottom line is $35 more per member per year. That's That's well under cost of living increases in this community and around the country as a whole. It is a well-provisioned budget. Like I said, there's considerable thought given, considerable analysis given in terms of escalation and decrements, savings looked for. I've been involved in one way or another with the Budget Committee for several years, and this is the first year that I recall the board unanimously accepting the budget in December. The budget final dollar amount is a little over $2 million. We have 3,856 members, homes in the community. The new assessment for each member is $528. And again, that's $35 increase over last year's assessment. That's my presentation. Do you have any questions? Thank you. One other thing, if you're, I urge you to pass this budget. Like I said, it's well provisioned, well thought out, and well presented. A lot of community input, and like I said, a unanimous board acceptance. So please vote and please approve the budget. Thank you.